Yo, what's up guys? I'm Turn Gringo Ham and welcome back to the Dark Souls 3 100% walkthrough. So, we are at the end of the game here. We're ready to start putting crowns on thrones, take down the soul of Cinder, and go on that way. First, let's go ahead and level up.
Welcome, host. Very well. Then take.
And we're going to do some cheeky stuff at the end so that we can do all 4 endings, and you can actually queue it up and get it ready where you can do all of the endings pretty much by standing at the end of the game. Now, that's for one of them we have to come back here, but in general you can do all 4 while standing there. Now you'll notice I used a purging stone. You can use a purging stone to reverse hollowing. That does not affect your ending. The dark sigils are what affects your ending. So if you go here and look, you can see we've still got our 8 dark sigils. That's what we need for the ending. So at any time during the game, you can cleanse that curse and make yourself look human again. Real quick, let's run up here. Let's talk to Ludleth.
Aha, thou returned, and a fine day. So
Begin transposition. So you can see from Slave Knight Gale, we can get the soul of the Gale's Greatsword from the soul of Slave Knight Gale. It's a strength weapon. I've never actually used it myself. I know a lot of people roleplay as Gale in their new game pluses. If that's your kind of deal, do it to it. You can also get the repeating crossbow, the bow that he basically just chunked our health with. But as you can see here, there's no new spell from him. Now there is a spell from the final boss, so you'll have to get that after you complete. So a few things we need to do here. First off, we're going to go ahead and give the Firekeeper the Firekeeper's eyes.
Ashen One, are these eyes? How gracious of thee, Ashen One. The very things we Firekeepers have been missing.
So you also need to exhaust her dialogue.
Ashen One, my thanks for the eyes thou'st given. But Firekeepers are not meant to have eyes. It is forbidden. These will reveal through a sliver of light frightful images of betrayal. A world without fire. Ashen One, is this truly thy wish?
And then you have to choose wish for a world without flame.
Of course. I serve thee and will do as thou bidst. This will be our private affair. No one else may know of this.
Indeed.
Stay thy path. Find lords to link the fire, and I will blindly tend to the flame until the day of thy grand betrayal.
So let me be clear. You have to have followed what we've done. With the Old of Londor, you have to already have your dark sigils finished, Uria's questline, all of that. At this point, you can give her the eyes. We're not going to give her the Firekeeper's soul yet. It's going to be like the last thing we do.
Ashen One, the eyes show a world without, but 'tis different to what is seen in the far distance. Like precious could this be?
So she's got more dialogue if you want to check it out.
I will as it is.
If you want to take away the eyes that you've given her, all you have to do is kill her. Once you kill her, she drops the eyes. She respawns without the eyes, so you can change what you've got available. So as you can see, we've given those to her. We've done the purging stone.
Speak freely, thy
See, we're still the Lord and Liege.
Be safe.
No worries there. And then, of course, we will give the Firekeeper's soul, but before we do that, you know, we want to make sure that we are completely done with the Firekeeper before we do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off. We've got one thing left to do. Oh, wrong DLC. This is the right DLC. Nope, this is the right DLC. Ariandel Chapel. I told you we had some lore to go check out. Let's go check it out. Okay, so we're back in the world of Ariandel. Right here, we're gonna head up the stairs. Excuse me, ladder. Those aren't stairs. Anywho, we see she's up here ready to paint. We need to give her the blood of the Dark Soul.
My thanks, Ashen One. With this will I paint a world. Please tell me thy name. I would name this painting after thee. My thanks. I will paint a world of that name. 'Twill be a cold, dark, and very gentle place. And one day, it will make someone a goodly home. I wonder when Uncle Gale intends his return. I hope the new painting will be to him a gentle home.
I'm sorry, dearie, we killed your Uncle Gale?
My thanks. I will assuredly finish the painting of a cold one day.
Okay, so anyway, now you know that's what she was waiting for. We gave her the Dark Soul. She's going to start painting. This world is going to burn and rot away. Well, it was already rotting away when we got here, but now it's going to burn, and there's going to be a brand new painting. Not of Ariandel, but of our character's name. Alright, so let's head back on to the Firelink Shrine. Okay guys, so we're back at Firelink. Like I said, you don't want to give the soul to the Firekeeper until you are completely done with her. And the reason why is the next time you talk to her, she'll heal your dark sigils. We don't want that. We want her summon sign to be at the final boss, but we don't want her to, you know, heal us. So anyway, first thing let's do, go ahead and place all of our Lord's Ashes. Cinders, rather. Maggots. And I don't know if you knew this, but you can actually tell, I mean, honestly, you can tell Yorm the Giant's place over there. You can tell the Abyss Watchers over there, but if you walk up to the back of them, it'll say, you know, St. Aldrich of the Deep. Makes sense with the maggots. Off of the cinders here, even on the back of this one, I mean, you would know this is Lothric's throne, but even on the back, it'll tell you so. Holy Knight Lothric, last hope of his line. Well, we ended his line. We got the Watchers of the Abyss. We'll drop those off. And we can all trust that says Yorm the Giant, so we'll go ahead and drop those off. And now, we get a little action scene. It's not a cut scene per se, but she slowly walks down to the fire and is ready to meet us here. You'll notice the 5th seat, Ludleth. So he is a Lord of Cinder. He was a pygmy Lord of Cinder. Kind of rare, but he too has to give his soul for this.
The 5 lords sit their 5 thrones, all thanks to thee, most worthy of lords. Ashen One, with the lords as thy witness, bend thy knee afore the bonfire's coiled sword, and let the lord's embers acknowledge thee as their true heir, a true lord, fit to link the fire. Farewell, Ash, mayst thou thy peace
So if we kneel, we get our cutscene.
Noble lords of Cinder, the fire fades. fades. And the lords go without thrones. Surrender your fires to the true heir. Let her grant death to the old gods of Lordran, deliverers of the first flame.
So here we are. We're at the Kiln of the First Flame. So we can light this bonfire. There's nothing in this place at all. I was kind of let down. I would think maybe they'd hide something up here behind Lothric's throne or something like that, but that's it. It's just us and a pathway to the boss here, so... anyway, let's head on out here. See our stair over there is blocked off. Over there it's blocked off. Right here. This will proceed to the first flame. There is another bonfire there. But we'll go ahead and head back and give the soul of the Firekeeper because we do have enough souls to go ahead and level up. I don't want anything from Gale, so we're going to burn that soul. I just wanted to go ahead and get this bonfire. So that we're truly ready for the end of the game. So real quick, let's start burning souls. Slave Knight Gale. Is 92. What did we need? Alright, that's good. We can keep the last soul.
Ashen One, if thou then call upon me, I am a Faust. Very well, then take
Grab our last level in this game cycle. Well, I mean, technically we're not going to go straight into New Game Plus because I got to show you a few things after the boss, but last level before the final boss. Now we're going to give her the Firekeeper Soul. Now, a lot of people think that if you give her the Firekeeper Soul, it ends the Dark questline. It actually does not. You can actually fight the final boss and then do a save point and get all the endings. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and give her the Firekeeper Soul.
Ashen One, this is much like what lies within me. Then let it find its own place within my bosom. She will understand. We are both Firekeepers after all.
Now she's able to heal the Dark Sigil.
May the flames guide thy way.
Okay, that's it. We're not going to talk to her anymore. Now, we are about to go up against the Soul of Cinder. He's not bad. He's not bad at all. Plus, for one of the bonus loots at the end of the game, we're going to have a summon with us. So Anyway, we want to attune spells. We'll leave Power Within on. Don't need Toxic Mist. Don't need Chaos Bed Vestiges. We will take Affinity and Great Soul Dregs. Griggs! That's what we're after here. We need to set up our gear. We're going to be boosting sorcery. Greatly boosting sorcery. Dark clutching it. And blindfold mask. Where'd it go? Where you at? There you are. So now we have maximum dark damage. Now our dark resistance is horrible. Absolutely horrible. But that's all we need. We're going to go ahead and put the Onyx Blade on in case we need to fight. And Sunlight Sword, yes. I think I'm actually going to move the Pyromancer Glove back to the main hand. And we'll take our Stamina Regen Shield with us. That way we can fight with the Pyromancer Glove and still get our... not Pyromancer, what am I thinking? Ozolith Staff. And that way we can fight with our Ozolith Staff and still have our Stamina Regen in the left hand, and then we can, you know, buff and melee if we need to. Don't think we'll need to, though. This guy's going to go down like a sack of potatoes the way we're set up, so let's go ahead and travel on to the end of the game. And I'm traveling right back here. So because I was a dummy, let's sit down one more time and travel to the end of the game. Okay, so now that we're actually at the proper end of the game, I did forget one thing here. For our buffs, actually, I want to put it here. We do need the Pyromancer Flame for the Power Within, and then we'll go with our Grass Crest Shield in the last slot. That way, we can buff in order, and then put our shield on for when we want to fight. So anyway, let's head out here. Go to this bonfire. It's not really a bonfire. I'm not even going to cut this transition out because of how fast it's going to be getting down here. But you can see bonfire, bonfire, real bonfire, fake bonfire. So we'll go ahead and light this one. This one will take you to the Dreg Heap. So, if you go to Ariandel and you decide, or if you go into New Game Plus and you decide you don't want to do Ashes of Ariandel, but you still want to do Dreg Heap, you can finish the game, come here, and go straight to Dreg Heap without doing Ashes of Ariandel. So up here, not this one, but the next one, we're going to find one of our old friends, because we're down the dark path. Londor Pale Shade will have a summon sign here. We're not gonna summon Londor Pale Shade. The more you bring, the fewer souls you get from the boss. So I don't want to bring 2 summons. We have one that we have to bring. For our dark ending, we need Yuri of Londor. Now, well, not for the ending, but for the bonus loots, and we're all about those bonus loots, right? So after we kill the boss, I'll be showing you where to pick those up. Before we do this, though, I'm going to take a quick time out for a hard save, because I want to make sure that Yuria doesn't die. We're going to kill this guy first chance, but I want to make sure Yuria doesn't die. If Yuria happens to die, all you really need to do is, you know, take a knee, take one for the team, let yourself die, and then you can redo the fight. But for her extra loot, she has to make it through. So I am going to go ahead and make a hard save, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so you don't need to do it here. You just need to, you know, die if she happens to not survive. But let's go over hard saves real quick, because you will need it to get all the endings in one playthrough. So there's 2 ways to do it. You can back it up to a USB drive, or you can do cloud storage if you want. But to do cloud storage, you have to have your auto-update cloud storage turned off. So you back out of the game, go to your storage management on your PS4 or 5, either one, and then you choose to back up this game particularly. You can pick each game individually, and then back it up either on a USB drive or the cloud. So then you can reload from there if need be. But we're gonna do that after we defeat the Lord of Cinder, just so that we can get all 4 endings while we're right here. So anyway, let's get on with this fight. We're gonna summon Our Lady Yuria of Londor. Now, she will go down in this fight, so it's very important for you to be able to do a large chunk of damage to the boss to keep that from happening. He's going to primarily do fire damage, lightning, a little bit of sorcery, dark not so much. So we're pretty good with the dark clutch ring. We're going to get in here, we're going to buff. We're going to buff. We're going to cast our affinity and get ready for Great Soul Dregs. And as you can see, Great Soul Dregs is going to pretty much destroy him. If you can keep from getting hit, that is. As you can see, he does a lot of damage to her. Watch out for that soul stream. I did not roll well. There we go, that'll finish him off. Go ahead and buff. Buff. Oh, had the wrong spell on. Let's not let her die, please. Ooh, hey buddy. Trying to get a sneaky one in on me. We are just chunking this dude. Oh, missed that last roll. Watch out for that grab attack. It is devastating. But this is pretty much it. Game over right now. As you can see, Yuria has survived. Dark just absolutely destroyed this guy. And we get our Soul of the Lords. So Yuri's gonna leave. Leave Yuria. There you go. So we have multiple options here. Before I do any of them, you notice the fog wall went away? That gives us a path back to Firelink without using a bone or anything. So before we get on with these endings, I'm going to make a hard save, and I will be back with y'all in just a second. Okay guys, so choices of endings. We cannot do the normal ending at this time. We can do the dark ending, and we can do the World Without Fire ending. So the World Without Fire ending actually has 2 variations. Just to prepare you guys too, I'm not going to rob y'all of the credits, not going to rob the game and the designers of their credits on YouTube. What I'm going to do is I'm going to record the credits and stack them onto the end. You won't have to watch through those to get to the items that we have back in Firelink. So we're going to go do the Firelink items, and then at the very end of the video I'll run the credits. But we're going to start with the End of Fire sequence. All you have to do for this one is summon the Firekeeper. This is an achievement ending.
The first flame quickly fades. Darkness will shortly settle. But one day, tiny flames will dance across the darkness. Like embers linked by Lord's pass.
As you can see, we can move. You'll see why in the next ending. So now, after you reload your save again, this time we're going to summon the Firekeeper. We'll watch her little cutscene again. Now this ending, I might add, does not give you an achievement. It is the, quote, hidden ending.
The first flame quickly fades. Darkness will shortly settle. But one day, tiny flames will dance across the darkness.
Now the difference is, this time when you gain control of your character,
Like embers linked by Lord's pass.
not only do we let the fire fade, but we make sure there's no Firekeeper. There we go, got her. Thought I was gonna mess with her for a second. Reminiscent of Demon Souls with the head stomp.
Nameless, accursed undead, unfit even to be Cinder. And so it is that ash seeketh embers.
Okay guys, so this is the ending that's really gonna hurt. From here you can go anywhere in the game, right? Well, you need to go farm some souls. Use your homeward bone. You can run down to the other bonfire if you want, but use your homeward bone and go back to the shrine bonfire. Go help some people kill some bosses. Go farm some souls your way. I know this is excessive. We already farmed for all of the spells, but this is what's required. And I want to end with the dark ending. So I'm going to go farm souls, and then I will meet you back at Firelink Shrine. I did the math. We need about 780,000 souls to clear the Dark Sigil. So I will see you at the shrine after I'm done with all this farming. Okay, guys, so I've done my farming. This is the Desert Pyromancer set, by the way. I know it looks hideous right now, but it won't in just a second. So I've done my farming. Let's heal these sigils.
Thou wish, then call. I am of thou hast given.
758,000. So that was close. Now our dark sigil has been healed. We're no longer a hollow. We look like a human again. We can go back and get our good ending. So a couple of options here. I know farming this is excessive. Don't forget, you still have to go into the New Game Plus cycle to get your rings and spells that, you know, double boss souls, your +1 rings, all that stuff. So you could do what I did. Farm your souls, come back, get your ending. Get all 4 endings in one playthrough, which is what I'm trying to show you how to do. Just show you that it's possible. And I went to the wrong place again. I do that. Kiln with the first fight. So you could do that. You go farm. You go through to New Game Plus. All the dark sigils are erased when you go into New Game Plus. So just go to New Game Plus, and at your second playthrough, you should have everything you need. Minus a few rings from the extra, you know, New Game Plus 2 and stuff like that. Unfortunately, there is just no way to get it all done in one playthrough. You could get it done in 2 if you had a buddy who plays the game. He could drop you some of the plus rings, I suppose. But anyway, we're human. We're good again. Let's get our good ending. Okay, guys, we've reloaded our save. It's time for the dark ending. This is the ending I always prefer. I don't know why. Maybe it's because you get the 5 free levels from Yule. Whatever reason, this is just my favorite ending. So, we're going to go ahead and snag this last ending. Become the King of Londor. And then we've got some stuff back to do at Firelink. So we decide to take the fire for ourselves.
Gracious Lord, make Londor whole. So we're going to skip these for now. Begin Journey 2 in current state. Journey 2 can be initiated from the Shrine Bonfire if you do not wish to begin now. Begin Journey 2? No, thank you. We have a few things left to do. The good ending, by the way, kind of anticlimactic, was it not? Just no dialogue, no nothing, just fade to black. Anyway, we're going to head up here to where Ludless was.
as you can see, he left us something. Whoops. The switch action. Pick up item. The skull ring. So that's another ring for your achievement right there. Fear not, if you want to hang out in this game, you can still transpose. And that's good because now we have Soul of the Lords. Sunlight Spear. That is a spell we need. Just to go through the other. Firelink Greatsword. Firelink Greatsword. I've never used it. I've heard mixed reviews. Some people like it okay and other people hate it. So I've just never been drawn to use it. You can see the stat requirements are spread very, very wide. I would think this is something, you know, for like an Uber build where you go, you know, max all stats over a long time of playing one character, going through multiple new game cycles, things like that. By the way, if you're looking to just max your character out, boss rush. Just get a good build, boss rush all the way through all the game cycles, and you'll make the most souls that way. So as you can see, we need this Sunlight Spear. We're going to go ahead and grab it. There's one of your last miracles right there. Actually, the last miracle. Okay, guys. So we've taken care of that. We did have Yuria with us, and she did survive, and that's the key. She has to survive. And she left us a little present because, well, I mean, we're the Lord of Londor, right? So we get her entire set plus the Dark Drift. So now we can cosplay as Yuria. We are fat rolling. Look at that. I think I fought Soul of Cinder fat rolling. Oh well. We did kill him after all. So anyways, guys, that's it. So I'm gonna let the credits roll at the end of this video. However, be aware, I am going to go back and put together a montage as I work through the New Game Plus cycles of all the other items that you need for this Platinum achievement. That'll probably be one episode, just a lot of segments put together. I plan on, you know, showing off a couple of boss clips at 45 and Faith to show you how powerful, you know, lightning is. Specifically lightning, because we did use plenty of dark sorceries. You saw how bad it wrecked Soul of Cinder. We are truly an omni build. All we need is to get our Chime and Talisman leveled up. So I will show you a few clips of that just to show you the damage you're going to be doing. Keep in mind, New Game Plus bosses have more health as well, so you know, you'll see the damage numbers though, and you'll see that it definitely is an omni-caster build. So guys, that's it for this series. I really appreciate y'all watching the videos, giving me likes, giving me comments. I always enjoy chatting with y'all in the comments section. And guys, until the next series, thanks for watching.